Okay, I think we're doing this. We're doing this. Look at that. It's the Darling Sons. I have 4 people in a Mazda 3 right now. I'm so excited you're here for so many reasons. One of those reasons, another new instrument makes its way to the podcast, the violin. It's a first violin ever in the car. Carne is presented by the Autobarn Mazda of Evanston. If you're in the north side area, go to the Autobarn Mazda of Evanston. I've been driving a Mazda 6, a brand new Mazda 6. It is the most luxurious thing I've driven ever. It's super comfortable. The safety features are fantastic. More importantly to you, the band, it sounds good, like a killer sound system. That's critical, right? I mean,
the acoustics are great.
The Darling Sons just came off an East Coast tour. I mean, you got to have good stuff for the road.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Autobarn Mazda of Evanston, 1015 Chicago Avenue. Go there, take a test drive. We are outside Johnny's, right? Johnny's Red Hots?
Johnny's Red Hots.
Okay, we got a bag of hot dogs perched. The physics of what we accomplished so far tonight are pretty impressive. The fact that we have a guitar, a Casio keyboard, percussion, and a violin, and 5 human beings in this car is pretty remarkable. We have hot dogs here. Are you ready to do this thing?
Yeah,
Ready.
Let's do it.
It's car con carne. Let's eat in the car. It's car con carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Alstyne.
But hang on. So we're in Naperville. Are you all kind of local or native to Naperville?
Yeah, around the area.
Can you confirm or deny that Naperville is the swingers' capital of the Midwest?
Confirm.
Really?
And Hugo's. Shout out.
Yeah, I would say that's
I would say
not
people
far
are
off.
very forward.
Really?
Not far off.
See,
Yeah,
now I'd
with the
heard this.
requests.
Not unfounded.
I heard this a while ago. Like, there's a whole mythology I heard about Naperville. Like, if you have a certain stone or flag planted in front of your house, that indicates what you're down for. If you're
Yeah, I can't remember what it is, but I've heard
you've
the
heard it
same
too.
thing. Yeah.
in this lovely bucolic suburb of Naperville,
It's probably a gnome.
right?
Gnome, a scantily dressed gnome.
Right. If the gnome's wearing like stilettos.
Yes.
Yeah.
And nothing else.
Right. All right. So we've confirmed Naperville, home of the swingers. Also, Naperville, not terribly close to the NBC Tower, where I work a day job. When I left for this podcast, I was stuck in traffic forever. I didn't have a beard, and here we are. It took fucking forever to get here. But the Darling Sons, you are back in town. You're just off the road. You have a new album out. You've got a release show happening on Saturday. So if you're watching this on Facebook Live, Saturday at Subterranean.
Yeah.
And the date of that is, I don't know what the date is.
August 17th.
Thank you, August 17th. The new album, Midnight Feelings, recorded at DZ Records, a previous guest here on Carne. You're going to play a song before we eat hot dogs. What are you going to play?
We're going to play the first single that we released, Raspberry Homecoming.
Raspberry Homecoming?
Yep.
As heard on Demo 312 on 101 WKQX.
Yes.
True story. All right. You're going to perform. You're feeling okay about this?
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm excited.
I worry about that violin bow. That's the biggest concern I have here.
I've got it down. You don't even know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to make my microphone go away. It's the Darling Sons in a damn car.
I know you've been happier, you know I've been too. We got so much wasted space in the other rooms. We came all this way just to be ashamed, but I'm coming home, baby, yeah. Don't you run away, don't you run away. When when will this fighting start? Will we heal these wounds? We made mistakes already. We got nothing to lose. We came all this way just to be confused. But I'm coming home, baby, yeah. Won't you come on too? Won't you come on? Won't you come on? Don't you be afraid, and it's your homecoming. And don't you be afraid, and it's your homecoming. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. And it's your homecoming. And it's your homecoming. And it's your homecoming. And it's your homecoming.
All right.
Mission accomplished. That sounded great. That was so cool. Raspberry Homecoming. That's the Darling Sons. You can hear the proper studio version with a lot more microphones
Oh, that's
and
it.
perhaps.
That's the one.
Hope you liked it. That's what's going on the record. Midnight Feelings is the new release. It's streamable wherever. I'm sure you'll be selling CDs at the release show at Subterranean on Saturday the 17th. Do you want to maybe divest yourself of your gear and we'll keep talking here and eat some
Sounds
hot dogs?
good.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, so I'm going to keep the Facebook Live running as we do this.
Sure.
So there might be awkwardness as we do this.
That's fine.
Oh, all right.
Stick around.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting great looks from the
incorporate the
bypassers.
locals.
Which I got to say, I appreciate.
I love it.
Usually when I do this on the streets of Chicago, no one bats an eye. I can have like 5 people in the car playing all kinds of crazy stuff. No one even looks. They're afraid to look. Here in Naperville, they're like, seriously, what the fuck's going on? We're in for...
All right.
I swear to God, that girl has a violin. All right, so they're removing themselves from the vehicle. Hurry back.
Do you need to hand me it? You got it?
Hurry back, because I need to monologue here. This is the awkward part. Bye. Oh, crap. Here I am, alone in the car. This is a good time for a program note as Darling Sons get rid of the gear and come back for food. Monday night, I'll be recording with Isaiah Sharkey. Isaiah Sharkey is a Grammy Award winner. He's a Chicagoan. Right now, tonight, as I'm recording this podcast, he is on stage with John Mayer. He is John Mayer's guitarist. He is a fantastic guitarist. Isaiah Sharkey joining me Monday, and we're going to be doing that one at Stefani Prime, which is in Lincolnwood, which is supposed to be super amazing. Steaks and fish and all kinds of stuff. So that's Monday. Also, in the weeks to come, Sincere Engineer will be joining me. That's long overdue. Sincere Engineer playing Riot Fest this year. A lot of attention being paid to that artist band. That's coming up. Also, I just confirmed Engines today, another amazing Chicago band. I love their new album. Love the album before, too. Engines will be joining me sometime in early September, and then Carne will come off the road. Come on in, please, for the love of God. Carne will be coming off the road in mid-September, and I'll be doing a lot of interviews and recording at Riot Fest this year. And hey, look at that.
We're back.
It's the return of the band. Thank you. So this was actually convenient. I realize as I listen back to the shows when I edit, I never forward promote what I have coming up. I've got stuff going on, so I promoted that I've got John Mayer's guitarist in here on Monday night.
That's exciting.
That's exciting, right?
Wait, John Mayer has another guitarist? And it's not just him?
Well, he's got this full band. As we're recording this, John Mayer's doing 2 nights at the United Center.
Oh, nice.
So Isaiah Sharkey, his guitarist, is a Grammy Award winner for his work with D'Angelo. And he's Mayer's guitarist. So, yeah, that's coming up. I was mentioning I'll be at Riot Fest doing interviews in there. So we've got a lot coming up. All right. You just sang for your suppers. Let's feed you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what we have here. All right. Now, Lindsey, we just got you a hot dog. You're a late arrival, so you get what
I'm
you get.
excited. I love hot dogs.
And we should do a quick roll call. I'm about to hand the salad to Charlie, if you're keeping track. But say who you are, everybody.
I'm Charlie Dresser.
Robert Krause,
Drummer.
lead singer, guitar.
Take some fries.
John Stanger, guitar and synth.
I'm Lindsey Ward, and I play violin.
And Lindsey, I think, is in the best mood of everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She usually is, I think.
She came in here with an almost boundless enthusiasm.
I mean, I'm playing in a car with microphones in it.
That's right.
And I finally get to meet James.
That's
I
right.
added you on Facebook like a year ago.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we met face to face.
Yeah.
Didn't we just become friends on like Instagram or something? I don't know.
We did. You followed me, and I followed you back.
There you go.
So thank you for the follow.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Now okay, here we are. We're at Johnny's in Naperville. This is textbook Chicago dog right there.
Oh, yeah. You're going to get a nice juicy bite when I bite into it right
Now,
in
the
my
thing
club.
is, she asked me when I ordered, do you want everything? I said, yes.
Thanks.
Even celery salt? Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As if you need to ask. All right. We pause for the ceremonial first bite.
Fresh tomatoes back here. I'll tell you what.
They are, yeah.
Napkins are up here.
I'll take
That's a sport
Definitely
pepper.
need one of those.
That's a sport pepper.
Maybe just
Oh, yeah.
grab one.
There's a couple in there.
Mm-hmm.
I just went rogue and ate it on its own. No dog.
Went rogue like Jack Bauer in
Yeah.
24.
Yeah.
Jack's gone rogue.
Just eating the peppers again.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about the song you just played, Raspberry Homecoming. I want to know what it's about, but what I found interesting when I first listened to it, I think I first heard it maybe in May, the music almost tells a story. Like, there are lyrics there, but the way you kind of craft momentum and the pacing of the song, I find really interesting.
Sure. Yeah, we, the whole record actually was more so built around that idea that the instruments would tell more than the lyrics. And with previous songs that I've written, all of this, like, I kind of opted out and wrote less than I normally would for things. Because we came off of like a really kind of folky record where it was mainly storytelling in that kind of sense, and this one we were putting it together, and I was like, I really don't have so much to say with my voice as I do with my instruments at this period of time.
It doesn't happen often, but I'm really glad when I can actually accurately perceive something like that.
Sure. Yeah, it's an interesting thing too, because even part of me feels like with so much going on in the world right now, like, feels like I should have something to say about something. Just like, you know.
I'm kidding.
You know, and it's like, I feel like I should have something to say, but it's almost like I really don't, and the lack of words is almost kind of saying more.
All right, so where were you coming from on Raspberry Homecoming?
Raspberry Homecoming was interesting. When we were that was one of the, there's a few songs that were already written for the record, but this was one of the first new ones that we wrote for it. And I think it's coming from a very interesting place. was thinking about my parents a lot. My parents had gotten divorced. I was thinking about that a lot, and I kind of, some of the lyrics reflect that. But this song overall kind of has this overall like kind of redeeming sound to it.
It does.
Like, so it reminded me kind of like, you know, the homecoming, in a sense, like kind of represents that like redeeming or like that big moment. So it was kind of built around that, and it was just kind of really a good jam that we put together, that we enjoyed playing, at least.
You know what I find interesting about the music? You're a new-ish band, but it sounds like you've lived a couple lifetimes. Just the instrument choices, the keyboards on some of these songs sound like they're out of, like, at times, like they're out of an Austin Powers movie.
Yeah, for sure. We John can speak on that, especially in like Corner Store.
Yeah.
Well, we studied a soundtrack for some time.
Yeah, extensively.
But that is a fun song, Corner Store in particular, because of the keyboards, they're very bluesy sounding guitar on that one. I think it's 7 songs all in.
8.
I love it. The first song is kind of a sets the table
intro,
for.
yeah.
But that's cool. I love that. It kind of introduces you to who you are in this moment in time.
Right, exactly. And that was exactly what that was this is where we're at.
You know, talking about the pacing of Raspberry Homecoming and the way the music kind of does that, I hear the same kind of music storytelling on Days Go By. That same kind of momentum,
where you don't
manipulation.
You don't have to say much. It kind of, the song itself brings you in that way. And I guess thinking about those 2 songs specifically, they were written pretty close in time, and they kind of do reflect a lot of the same idea with the redeeming kind of sense in the instrumentals, but definitely had a lot of similar mood for sure in the 2 of them. But
for those of us, or those of them, who are new to the Darling Sons, give the backstory.
Thank you.
Is this something you created, Robert?
I started as a solo artist in 2017, I would say, playing in Florida. I was living down in Florida. I started kind of just messing around with it. I'd always played music growing up, but decided to be a solo artist and kind of go out songwriting and stuff. And then I moved back here.
Oh, so you're not a Florida native?
No, I'm from here. I moved like immediately right after I graduated high school for like 3 years, and then I came back. And
no way, my nose is running from the sport peppers.
Yeah, those will do that. But I came back here, and I had my first like show here as a songwriter, and it was at the Law Office in Yorkville, which is a venue we've played quite a few times. I was opening up for a band called Communist Daughter, and John happened to come out, and me and John went to high school together, so I hadn't seen John in forever, and we just kind of reconnected real quick, and then, further down the line, we met this violin player, and me and him decided to start this thing up. We called John, and John joined in. We had a totally different bass player at the time, but me and John really kind of built it like two or so years ago, and it's kind of evolved quite
I love the sound. I mean, I think it's too easy to call it Americana. I think it just has kind of a timeless quality to it.
Thank you. Yeah, we're kind of going for that, not so much Americana or folk rock or indie rock per se, but there's so much kind of influence and genre in the sound itself that like it's hard when people ask me that question. It's really kind of hard to put the spin on it, because you listen to Days Go By and you're like, this Americana sound, and then you might listen to like Growing or Move Along, and you're like, here's this like really like ethereal indie rock kind of vibe, and it's so different. And that was kind of the concept behind the whole record, was like this whole idea of thoughts and feelings that I have, and I couldn't contain it to just one sound. And I don't think that's who we are either. I think we have so much influence as a band that when we throw our minds together, this is what kind of came to, especially since the record was the first EP we put out was so much me and writing and everything, that this when we came into it all together, and it was just like you could clearly see the influence from everybody.
Well, I think you kind of hit on it. When I listen to the band, I hear a lot of familiar sounds, but they're put together in unfamiliar ways.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is kind of cool.
Right.
All right, so Subterranean, again, if you're watching on Facebook Live, Subterranean, Saturday night.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
The new album is out. I've been listening to it. I love it. It's really... You know what it is? That album, when we're done here, when the sun is completely down, I'm going to want to listen to that as I'm driving. That seems like a cool driving record.
That's actually kind of the best compliment I think I could get, because that's where all of my ideas come from, is like that 12 a.m. drive home from wherever, and it's like I have music blasting or whatever, and it's like that kind of mood, and I'm glad that that's represented and interpreted like that.
All right, so beyond Subterranean, what are the plans? Are you going back on the road? What are you doing?
We're kind of keeping that hush-hush right now. We have some plans. We're working on some things. We're actually even starting to... They're telling the secrets back there to each other. No, we're working on some new music, and we're kind of putting that together. We're losing our bass player right now, so we'll be having a new bass player. We'll kind of be polishing the setup at that
that's
point.
good news, because we didn't have room anyway.
Exactly. So it was like he was clearing the area to make sure it was safe before we pulled in. So we'll be going through some more transition, and we're planning some big events, though, working on something fun.
Great.
I think we'll have some surprises coming out.
Love the band, love the music.
Thank you.
I'm sorry you three didn't get to talk that much. You all good?
That's all right.
Hello.
They're just,
No, I'm just kidding. You heard us chewing. That was talking enough.
Always sounds good in a podcast. Hot dogs were good, right?
Oh, they were delicious.
Yes.
Really, you have to do something spectacularly awful to ruin a hot dog.
Especially in Chicago.
Right. I mean,
Just put ketchup on it, though, right?
as long as the ingredients are fresh-ish, and
Right.
you got the snap, it really... There's not much nuance to it.
No.
It's just it's a freaking hot dog. Like, give me the steamed bun.
It's like cereal.
It's like
Cereal with hot peppers.
Often eat at the same time.
I do love a good breakfast cereal. I do love a good children's breakfast cereal, with just enough milk to dampen it. But really, for me, it's just like eating candy out of a bowl.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Captain Crunch all day long.
I thought that was an adult breakfast cereal, so I've been doing it wrong.
Captain implies an authority. That's
Yeah, I had
misleading.
I often refer to myself as captain at home by myself. So.
It's fair. All right, Darling Sons, thank you for doing this.
Oh,
Thanks for having us.
absolutely.
Thank
Thanks for
you.
having us.
They played in the car. Carne is presented by the Autobarn Mazda of Evanston. See this band, support this band, see local music, support local music. Thank you for watching on Facebook Live, and thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this, please, by all means, tell a friend.